Hey everyone, great day. I wanted to pop in really quickly for you guys today and show you and break down for you how I have been able to help over 150 students, clients of mine, who are entrepreneurs just like you, create and sell their own high ticket offer. And I want to first break down really quickly a high ticket offer. I define that as something that is somewhere between $1,500 and $9,000 per client. And a high ticket offer, I really like to symbolize is this is the thing that's going to become your signature service. It's the service, it's the offer that you are known for. It is the thing that is the leading offer for you in your business. It is the thing that really does allow you to quickly replace your salary and position yourself to go full-time in your business. And this is the thing that allowed me to quit my corporate job as an engineer and go full-time, doing what I'm doing now as an income strategist and sales coach. So when it comes to what is required for you to actually create a high ticket offer, develop your own signature service. And I want to show you guys really quickly the process that we have taught, like I said, over 150 students of my own within our program called Services That Sell. So there's 4 major components that anybody has to develop in order for you to be able to create your own high ticket offer, which is the first part. But then secondly, how do you actually sell it consistently? I'm not sure about you, but I know when I first started my business, I was more focused on learning branding, learning how to create content. I was so consumed in all of these other things in my business, I got to a point where I was constantly publishing content, always making these free opt-in offers, always doing things like that, but I never could actually, I wasn't actually generating the revenue that I needed, right? I knew how to serve my clients. I knew, what I needed to do in order to help somebody experience a transformation, but I had no idea how to sell. And if you can relate to that, this is going to be a really good, I want you just to keep listening, because far too often, many of us, you have this skill set, you have the capabilities, you at least have a general idea of a service that you could provide, that you actually want to monetize. You have these skill sets that you know that you could be selling, but you have no idea, okay, based off these ideas I have, how do I package those ideas into a simple, clear offer that somebody else can understand, meaning that you know how to clearly communicate the value of what you offer. But secondly, how do you actually close the client? How do you actually structure your sales conversation? How do you not just learn how to create content? Because far too many coaches and programs I've seen are teaching you how to create content, how to publish content, how to make opt-ins, how to write emails, but none of them are teaching you how to create conversion content. Meaning content that is strategically designed to walk somebody through the stages of awareness that they have to go through to be willing to make a buying decision, to even get them to a point where they're ready to purchase. But then from there, now that they know how to purchase, how do you close? How do you actually collect the payment, structure that conversation, hold this space for them to get them to actually purchase and become a client? And that's what I want to show you today, because this is what is covered and what we discuss in immense detail inside of my signature program, Services That Sell. So I'm going to go ahead and actually share my screen with you really, really quickly here. So this is the program that, this is proprietary process that we have packaged together called Services That Sell. This is, what we've had over 150 students go through. Then they've been able to create and sell their own high ticket offer. But I want to walk you guys through this process, because these are the things that you will need if you want to, do the same thing for yourself. So once you enroll in Services That Sell, you'll get logged into our client portal. And inside of this client portal, there's the 4 core components that you need to be able to create and sell your own signature service, which is your high ticket offer. So first thing in the program that you're going to learn how to do is package your offer. And this is really, really important, because when you are starting your business, and you're trying to get to a point where you're like, okay, I know what skills I have, but I don't know what exactly my offer could be. This is what we're going to show you inside of Module 1. So when you're inside of Module 1, you're going to learn I'm going to show you guys the framework really quickly here. You're going to learn how to package your offer. And what we call packaging your offer is first identifying what skill sets do you currently have that have the potential to be turned into that high ticket offer. That's something that's $1,500 to $9,000 per client. So we're going to help you evaluate your current skill sets that you have and identify which one of those skill sets that you have would be best positioned for a high ticket service. After you've identified what your offer could be, you're gonna learn how to actually identify who your ideal clients are, meaning who would be the best qualified client for you to be able to deliver this service to. You're gonna learn how to clearly articulate the problem it is that you are going to be solving within your offer, and finally you're going to learn how to actually package your offer. Meaning that how do you structure your content of your offer so once a client comes to you, you know exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it to help that client experience a transformation. So that's the main goal for you in the very first module. So even if you have ideas and you know that these are things that you could do, we're going to show you how to make sure that you pick the right idea based off the supply and demand of what's going on in your industry, and help you identify what the skill set that you have would be best positioned for you to be able to actually, create a high ticket offer that you can sell. So the big thing about services that sell is this program is designed for individuals who are making less than $5,000 a month. So if you're a coach, a consultant, a freelancer, a professional service provider, and you're currently not making more than $5,000 a month consistently, this program was specifically designed for you. So like I said in module 1, you're going to learn the core components of what you need to package your offer, pick your person. They're going to learn what we call the POP method, which is going to help you identify who that ideal client is for your four-figure offer, how to clearly articulate the problem it is that you actually solve for that client, and then how do you package the process in a way where you are, actually putting together the components of your offer. And the biggest thing here that's really important for you to remember is far too often our students come into our program thinking about they think about more of, Jay, I want to do coaching. I want to be a consultant. I want to do high ticket events. And they think about all these different ways that they think more about the features of their offer. And I want you guys to make sure that the most important thing for you to be able to do in order for you to sell a four-figure offer is to be able to distinguish between the features and the actual offer itself. Because whether it's an event, whether it's a one-day intensive, whether it's a 3-month coaching program or a 6-month container for consulting, those things are just the method of delivery, right? Those things are just a method of delivery, but you need to know what you're actually delivering, and that's what you're going to learn how to package and create in module 1 of services that sell. So after you have, mapped out your package, and you figured out your POP method, you figured out what's the one person you're going to be selling to, the problem you're going to be solving, and then finally, what is how are you going to package your offer and identify what is the best vehicle for you to deliver that information? The second thing we're going to do is make sure that you know how to price your offer effectively. And this is where a lot of individuals really get stuck, mainly because so often we know what we want our income goal to be, and we know where we are right now, so we've been able to identify what that gap is, but then you have to make sure that you're pricing your offer based off your current time availability that actually aligns with you being able to achieve your income goals. So in the second module inside of price, you're going to learn how to break down what your actual money mindset currently is, because a lot of us have negative limiting beliefs about what's possible in regards to how much we can earn. And we're going to go through it and peel back those layers to make sure that you're not projecting your limiting money beliefs onto your potential clients, because that is a recipe for disaster. After that, we're going to make sure that you understand the difference between generating revenue and actually making sure that you're earning profit in your business. And this is critical because there's tons of coaches and consultants and programs out there that teach you how to make money, which is very important. But we also want to make sure that you are equipped with the basic financial acumen so you know how to manage the money that you're making and making sure that you're setting your business up to be profitable from the very, very beginning. This is really important. Who cares if you, like, my goal is not just to teach you how to make more money. My goal is to teach you how to make sure that you're running a business that is consistently profitable. Because that is the thing that allows you to have predictability and sustainability within the business that you're creating. After you've gone through that, you're going to learn how to actually price your signature service. And pricing your offer is can be a bit tricky, but this is something that you're going to learn how to do here. And we have multiple calculators that help our students project their income. So help them not only just project their income, but help them make sure that they're setting their monthly revenue up right. So this is the calculator here. Let's say your monthly revenue goal is $5,000 a month. And let's say you have 20 hours, let's just say you have 15 hours a week to be able to work in and on your business. And then finally, how many hours you actually have available to work with clients. Let's say you have 9 hours available to work with clients. So this time thing is really important, because when you're selling services, your time is something that you need to be, evaluating. So maybe you have 15 hours a week to work in your business, and you have 9 hours of that 15 hours to actually work directly with clients. And this gives you a really good, we put in the wrong number. This calculator will help you quickly just evaluate how much money you need to be setting aside for your salary, actually paying yourself, how much money you need to be putting away for business expenses, taxes, and your actual savings. This calculator helps you look at this now shoots out how many clients you can actually support a week, and at minimum what you need to be charging for your signature service. So we have calculators like that help you identify what your service should be priced at, but then also a client calculator help you make these future income projections. So let's say, again, you want that monthly revenue goal to be $5,000, and you're going to be charging, let's just say $1,500 for the service, and you want to be able to work, number of new clients that you can handle each month. Let's say you start with 3. This then will project what your income, because I'm really big on, if you want to hit an income goal, you don't just do $50,000 divided by 12 and that's how you come up with what your monthly income goal should be. For me, we like to teach our students how to ramp up their revenue, meaning how do you go from 0, then the next month go to 1,000, then 3,000, then 5,000, then 7, because it's more manageable for you long term to ultimately by the end of the year to get you where you want your income to be. So this calculator here helps you project your income over the next 12 months. You can see what it will take for you to ramp up your revenue. So this is if you want to make, $300,000 in a year. But let's just say you're not even trying to be that ambitious. Let's say if you're trying to just make your first, $99K, first $100,000. This will show you how to ramp up your revenue over the next 12 months, so you can kind of make some income projections for yourself to help you, plan what your year is going to look like so you can hit your income goals. So that's what you're going to learn inside of Module 2, how to price your offer, learning those different calculators, using those different calculators, which are tools, which will help you, set your price, make sure you're setting a price that is aligned with your income goals, and also helping you make future income projections on where you need your business to be over the next year. Okay? So after you have, you've now packaged your offer, you know how to communicate who your offer is for, you know how to communicate the problem that you're solving, you have a solid process that you're going to take a client through with delivering that result. Then you move into price, which you've learned now how to make sure that you're pricing your offer in a way that allows you to hit your income goals, but also allows you to make sure that you're earning profit in your business. After that is where you learn how to position your offer. And this is really where you start to learn how to sell. So more often than not, when maybe you've probably learned, the basics of how to create content, but if your content is not converting, this module is really going to help you restructure things a bit in your business to make sure that every piece of content that you are generating is aligned to help you actually convert clients once they consume that content. So positioning your offer or positioning your service, you're going to learn how to do that. And this is, you're going to learn basically the core stages of awareness that somebody has to go through before they're willing and ready to purchase. And this is a really big thing. So we have templates that are going to walk you through how to break down the thought process of your ideal client. So okay, what is a client, what's the reality that needs to exist for a client to actually be warm and ready to buy? And we're going to teach you the process that we call the lean launch. I love lean launching because this is the simplest way for you to go out there and sell your services without having to write long email sequences without you having to write your own sales pages, without you having to create a webinar, without you having to use paid advertising, without you having to do, any of these like overly complicated sales strategies, but just teaching you the basics. So how do you structure live video content in a way over the course of a period of time to get people to just watch the live video and then to get on a sales call for you to close. And that's what we're going to teach you how to do in the lean launch. So inside of the lean launch, you're going to learn how to do that. And then if you're wondering, okay, Jay, I struggle with live video. I don't know what I'm supposed to say on the video. Don't worry, because we have you covered. We're going to walk you through scripts and templates on exactly what you need to talk about on each one of your live stream videos to structure your content in a way that will get somebody prepped and primed and ready to purchase. So we give you guys all the templates that you need inside of here. And then after you've set up and mapped out all the content that you're going to need to do your live videos for your lean launch, we're going to show you what systems that you need to actually set up. And we only use about 3 different tools. They all have free versions. Again, this is the simplest way for you to sell. So we're going to teach you what tools you're going to need to set up your set yourself up so you can actually convert clients and collect payment. And then from there, we're going to show you how to actually close and what that process looks like for you to collect payment over the phone, so you can, get your income, convert that client, and make it easy for somebody to say yes to you. And after you've learned the lean launch, after you've learned what content you need to be creating that will actually warm a client up and get them ready to buy, using the templates and the scripts that we give you, so you can structure your 8 videos or structure the videos of your live launch, then you're going to learn in module 4 all about profit. And how to profit is we're going to teach you how to actually sell. So we're going to show you what you need to do to prepare for your sales calls. This is really important because if you are having sales calls and you're just winging it every time and you're wondering why things aren't working, it's because you're not using a framework. You need to have a process that you are following every time that you conduct your sales calls. So in this module, you're going to learn how to actually prepare for your sales call. So what to do before you get on a call. Then you're going to learn what you need to do during the sales conversation to actually structure the conversation so that it converts. And you're going to learn, there's a template, there are scripts. You're going to learn the full process of what you need to actually close a client on a call. And this is the same script, the same process that I use to book over $60,000 in sales. It's the same script, the same process that I use to quit my job. And it's the same script and the same process that the 150 other students who've gone through services that sell have used to be able to sell their high ticket offer. So after you learn how to actually close your client, we're going to show you very quickly how to collect that payment over the phone. And really, really importantly, what to do after you get the yes. So often we're so focused on how do we get that first yes? How do we get the client to say yes? How do we get the payment? And then after we get the payment, we freak out, right? Have you ever freaked out before? Like, oh crap, now I got a client. What am I supposed to do? We're going to show you what you need to do after the call to make sure that you are starting that new client off with an amazing client experience and making sure that you and they have everything that they need to start that successful client relationship. We're going to show you how to actually provide an amazing client experience and using some other tools here to help you make sure that you're serving your client the best that you possibly can. So these are the 4 major components that you need to create your own high ticket offer. And these are the 4 major components that we've been able to teach our students on how to do this for themselves. So this is all broken down into our program inside of Services That Sell, how to package your offer, how to price your offer, how to position it using the lean launch methodology, and how to actually sell your services, how to structure those sales conversations. I do want to show you too, because there's other things that come up as you're building your business that might seem confusing. You're like, okay, we have a whole resource of bonus material that answers additional questions in here for you. But we also have our monthly coaching calls. So every single month we meet together as a cohort and we dive deep answering, even though it's a group coaching call, the coaching calls are structured where you still get one-on-one support. So you'll be able to ask a question. I'll be able to support you answering your question individually. So you receive one-on-one coaching in a group coaching environment, which is really, really powerful. So this is what's all included inside of Services That Sell. This is, like I said, the process that we've been able to teach our students, over 150 coaches, consultants, and professional service providers on how to package their own signature service, package their own high ticket offer, which is $1,500 to $9,000. This is the process that has helped students replace their corporate salaries, surpass their 9-to-5 income, put them in a position where they can make an informed decision, where they got to choose whether or not they wanted to stay at their job or quit. This is the process that's helped students 3 to 4x their current pricing offerings. So let's say you're currently now charging by the hour, or you're charging like $300 for a client to work with you. We will show you how to reposition your offer so you can charge $1,000 for that same exact offer, charge $3,000 for that same exact offer, and give you the tools that you need to be confident on selling it consistently. So if you are at all interested in learning more about how to create your own high ticket offer and how to sell it consistently using live stream video and sales calls, I invite you to join my free Facebook group. You can visit jerishahawk.com/join or click the link above or below this video, and we can hang out there so you can learn more about our process. So I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, y'all.